Hello, my name is Frederick Banker. A couple days ago, I failed to reach my goal for my Kickstarter for the national release of my book, South China Sea War, a War No One Should Want. The book is still intended to come out next year. It's just I was hoping to get a little bit more crowdfunding make to fund the book while also having my own, finances in order. But no matter what, I intend for the book to come out next August, and pre-sale copies are supposed to come out next March. And no matter what, I am still thankful for all the donors and donations that I have gotten over the past couple weeks. Though I won't be able to get the money because of the Kickstarter and the rules, I am still grateful for the attention and support that I have gotten over the past few days. Throughout my time, I studied videos talking about successful Kickstarters and what have made them successful, like tips and tricks. But I kind of want to do a little bit of the inverse and kind of teach you what not to do and what you can do to make things better for you and your Kickstarter campaign. The first thing, of course, being social media. You should definitely make a social media account for your, I guess for lack of better words, business side of things way beforehand, maybe a few months beforehand, especially with YouTube, X, formerly Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, that sort of deal. I feel like I did it way too late, and I feel like I should have, got the ball rolling when I have that kind of passion, because I've always wanted to be like a YouTuber. So I should have done this way sooner, to kind of get my name out there and kind of. I think people have the misconception of me being like a scam site, basically, because I launched my social media accounts for, my book around the same time with the Kickstarter, so there wasn't really like a background check anyone can do, or just to kind of like prove my legitimacy. So I don't think I don't think I gave the people the right impression that they deserve, and that was on me, and I do apologize for that. You should definitely make it, I'd say, the sooner the better, but at least 3 to 5 months before you're intending to do a campaign, and to make sure that you get a big enough of following to kind of gauge like how much people are willing to support you on the end or in the end. Another thing to do is to keep engaged and learn how to juggle. Another thing to learn is to keep engaged with your social media accounts. Now, I am doing a full-time job while doing all this, so it is a little bit difficult, but no matter what, you should always, post something on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, something, anything. It doesn't even need to be this long. It could be just like a short-winded video or post. Whatever you can think of that would be poignant for the time, you should post it and kind of keep engagement in check, because these sites, like these social media sites, they reward engagement. They reward that kind of constant feedback. So you should, find the time to be able to give off that constant feedback. And, it's a work in progress, especially for me. It's a journey, not the destination sort of deal. Third thing, of course, as I alluded to in the second, was to learn how to juggle with your life, personal work, and in your side life, which is basically what I'm doing. Because while I did graduate from Ferris State, I have not been able to get a job within the fields that I wanted. So I've had to choose, like, I call them side gigs, even though like they've been full-time jobs. So, but no matter what, I always paid attention to my book, and to make sure that my book, gets out there and gets shared across the nation and maybe the whole world one day. We could be hopeful. But no matter what, you should always like find a way to like juggle that kind of life, and I've been able to do that with the book because like I'm not on camera. Like it's kind of difficult to kind of like break into that mold because not everyone is like on camera at all times. So you're kind of looking for your kind of comfort zone because I noticed that like I talk differently when like I'm alone or with people than I do on YouTube. Just one of those deals. But no matter what, you should always like try and find a way to kind of like put as much as your life and your passion as you can within this sort of space. If you want to make this a career like I do, if you want to be an author as a career, or a historian, political scientist, whatever, YouTuber, you should always like try to like put yourself out there and try to like put this into your routine. And that can be kind of difficult for me, but that just because like I tend to get in my own ways, into my own schedule. So I just have to break through that, break that cycle, and just kind of move forward there in and there out. And though while I did fail my Kickstarter, I do hope these tips and tricks kind of help you out and just try and like kind of help you get the ball rolling as a first time, person doing a Kickstarter. It's been a pretty exciting journey, kind of stressful with doing work in between, but no matter what, I've always been thankful of this journey because, failure is just success with a few more steps. So I hope you all have a wonderful day and a wonderful night, and be sure to comment to let me know if these tips were helpful. Leave a like and subscribe, and hopefully we can talk more about more videos in the future, more subjects in the future. Thank you all, and have a good night.